Yo, Black Flare, how you doing today? Oops, let me fix that. Looks like some of it's cut off. YouTube did an update and it changed the look. So how I have the chat on your screen, it kind of messed all of that up. So let me just fix that real quick. Trevor Price, how you doing? Long time no see. Right. And then I might just move over the Mons. That looks better, right? Let's see what it looks like on your side. And then I just need to move it down a little bit. Stressed because of the car stuff, but it's okay getting 19K from the insurance. That's good. Been a while since you caught a good run. Hell yeah. We've had some recent ones in the past week, but maybe like one Elite Four run in the maybe two in the last month. Cursed files, I agree. Okay. But I fixed the issue. It looks better, I think. Right, the chat, everything on the screen, it the aesthetic change that they did on YouTube on my end, it doesn't even make that big of a difference. It just messed up all of my alignments. You know, the stats on this is actually really good. Obviously, thick fat is the best ability for it, so Bad Dreams isn't ideal. Maybe we'll get Dark Void. Yeah, right? This is here fighting Gliscor. It's predicting a regional variant for Gliscor in the future. It's going to be a fighting type. Bad Dreams takes a quarter of their health, when they are asleep. So if you can get 4 turns of them being asleep, bad dreams can knock them out. Or sorry, 1/8. So it's not 1/4. But 1/8, 4 turns, that's half the health. That does have its value. Correct. If we put them to sleep, or if they were to use the move rest, then for the turns in which they are asleep, they take 1/8 chip damage. That's Darkrai's ability, correct. Or I could pivot. I mean, I like that we're fast and we have super effective against the Mamoswine. But with the speed that we have, I think it would be in our best interest just to check. I would have considered Poliwrath, but I think it's way too fast. For it to have only done 8 damage with a +1 from the Calm Mind, I think it's just fast and weak. You know, I've never actually had a Darkrai, Deoxys, or Arceus in a game. I got a, there was a, you know the mystery boxes? How they like kind of do promotional giveaway Pokemon? I was able to get a shiny Arceus from one of Pokemon's events. There was another game that I played that had Darkrai in it, which on the top of my head I can't remember. Don't know if I've ever had a Deoxys though. Could you even get those mons in the original games? I think Arceus was available in Platinum, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, because I remember seeing a Small Ant video where he was doing like this challenge where every time you enter a room, where that, like, when leaving this, right, it could teleport you to anywhere in the map. And I remember seeing the video where he was talking to someone. They were like, yeah, let me know if you come up to a legendary, and he immediately came up to a legendary, and it was Arceus. You had to go to an event to get the item in game for Arceus, so it wasn't normal gameplay. Oh. And I mean, I assume in Legends Arceus you can catch it. I think I got like 3/4 through the game. Like, I finished the totems, unlocked all of the regions, but I don't think I ever actually completed the game and caught Arceus. So our 2 pivot options right now are, well, 1 pivot option is Poliwrath. So we either stick with the Gliscor or go to Poliwrath. What do you guys think? And then I believe in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you were able to do it. Oh, that's the Azure Flute that you were talking about. I've actually been playing a bit more VGC. There's another format out that allows mythical Pokemon, and my team has Arceus on it. It's very strong. Nice. GG. Crunch. Ayo. Probably get rid of Revenge first. It helped here because we were slower, so we were able to get a 120 base power move instead of just 100 base power, and also not have to worry about missing. I'd say it's between Cross Chop and Revenge to get rid of. What do you guys think? You're saying Rolling Kick. I kind of like how Rolling Kick has a little bit more accuracy and 30% chance to flinch. We can get rid of Revenge. I don't think we need it. Green Shard. Nice. After the first trainer, we're going to be very fast, so we'll check pivot options again. This is a good Pokemon, but typing average offense, I want to make sure that if there's a possibility for like an S tier Pokemon, we take the time to look for it. Revenge, you always go second, correct. So if they don't do damage, it's only 60 base power. If they do hit you, then you double that into 120. Personally, I think it would have been S tier if it had a little less speed and a little more offense. Or an Adamant Nature. Adamant Nature also could have helped. Hyper Potion, Ayo. Crimson Gaming, good to have you here. No worries, we're still pretty early. Only 15 or so minutes into the run. Still the first file of the night. Alright, we got 2 shards. That's good. You like that the Flareon is level 6. It allows it to get the level 8 move instead of only having access to catching a level 9. It's a little higher BST, a little better typing. That was a crit with a flinch. A stab blaze kick, okay. I mean, then again, if this was to get Earthquake or Drill Peck, is that decent damage? Being a level 6, I didn't expect it to do a whole lot. I would have to do a calc. But I feel like that specific one that clicked Blaze Kick actually was minus attack, so I didn't want to do the calculation on it. I want to do it on this one. Yeah, see, that was higher damage this time. Okay, so calc. My defense is 21. Move power is 85. Physical stab did 10 damage. 16 to 24. At level 6, that's pretty good. Right now, we do have perfect coverage, just not a lot of super effectiveness because Dark and Ghost cover the same typing. Ghost just happens to also cover for Heracross and Toxicroak. Fire Grass. He might have one more move. He also gets another move soon. I'll leave it up to chat. There's still 2 more Pokemon here as well to look at. 1 more Pokemon to look at. It's up to you guys. Gliscor or Flareon. Flareon has already won. It won our first Kaizo challenge. Technically, Flareon has more weaknesses. On a technicality, that statement would be wrong. Gliscor has less weaknesses. It does have that give and take of also having a ×4, but Flareon has ground, rock, water. I'll leave it up to chat. Whatever you guys think. Which one would you prefer? I'm kind of on the fence with it. Like, I'm interested in running Gliscor. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Like, when people normally ask me what my favorite is, it's always tough to answer that question because there's so many Pokemon. But Gliscor is definitely up there for me. Though Flareon has also taken a special place in my heart by being our very first winner. So it's tough. It feels like a Sophie's choice for me right now. And it seems like Flare is in the chat also being wishy-washy. You're defending both of them, my guy. Choose one. Whatever you choose, we'll run. That is true. We don't know if Flareon has low speed. Being too slow would suck. Like, it could have stat, but if it doesn't have speed, it doesn't have value to us. Only some typings can pull off low speed. In my opinion, I think only Ghost and Steel types should be allowed to have low speed as a runner. Run the Gliscor. Full send. Let's do it. My child. Whirlwind? I don't need that. I guess you could technically stop a Pokemon who's using Ice Ball with Whirlwind. Yeah, I do like how the defense is the same. Um, when they have download, I think it gives them a plus attack because it's the first stat. All right, here we go. Correct. Shadowclaw also has high crit rate. Cosmic Power +1 defense and +1 special defense. It could be useful. That's what I was thinking. Set up on the gym leader. What do you think? Do we take it over cross chop or do we keep our current moveset? Because eventually we would get rid of cross chop. Yeah, I think it has value, at least for now. Hey, what's good, Blue Axe? How you doing today? Good amount of legendaries already. Moltres, Dialga, Deoxys, Regirock. That's not good. I need him to miss. Please miss. No! Damn it. Rough Skin. Thunder Wave, Poison Jab, Mirror Move, Bulk Up on Move Relearner. Bulk Up Spark could have actually been really good. Dragon Rage on the second gym. Bone Rush, 80 accuracy, 2 to 5 hits. We needed Spark. Spark would have one shot. Oh, he had Magic Guard, and he had the same type of distribution. He actually might have had a better 30, yeah, 95, 35 versus 120, 28. Little less defense. Headbutt, X-Scissor, Dig, Needle Arm, Blaze Kick. Magic Guard is really cool. Like, it wouldn't have taken chip damage from status or rough skin aftermath. 241 speed. Wow. He didn't have any offense. I was right. Oh well. I mean, good start like that to the stream. Think we have a good chance to get a runner tonight. No, you are thinking of Magic Bounce. Magic Guard makes it so that you only take damage from damaging moves. So if they have Leech Seed on you, you don't take damage. If Weather is up for Sand or Hail, you don't take damage. Toxic, Aftermath, Rough Skin. Yeah, what you're thinking of is Magic Bounce, which any non-attacking moves get bounced back at them. So if they do like Spikes, Toxic, like a stat drop, like if they try to not intimidate, but what's the other one? Like if they did Charm, right? Like how we were running Charm the other night, it would bounce that back. Through Magic Bounce? No, Thunder Wave, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp, moves like that would bounce back. If it was like Thunder Punch and you got paralyzed as a secondary effect, it would still hit. Magic Bounce would be pretty cool in this, because it's not often where we are doing non-damaging attacks at them. We may do setup, but we're not, like, not often we're running Charm or Thunder Wave or Dark Void and things like that. So having Magic Bounce for ourselves is a lot of value, but the opponent, ooh, full restored. But the opponent having it wouldn't get a lot of value out of it. Something to be wary of if it was in the game, but I think it's Gen 5 that Magic Bounce was released. So I'd have to check to see if it's in Platinum Kaizo. I just know that Espeon doesn't have it in this generation, so I want to say it was Gen 5 that they brought it in. Gen 5, they also created dynamic priority. Here, protect is the only priority that is over +1. Extreme speed is only +1 here, but in Gen 5 it turns into +2. Ooh. But he's slow, no. We'll keep it as a backup option. Pray that it had like a negative speed nature on that specific one. The Drifblim has some speed, so that's good. It's the 5% spawn. Never saw the third option. No, I crit. Well, now I have to pivot before I heal. GG. It was okay. Kind of low offense. Or low defense, I mean, sorry. Split attacker. And then, yeah, he was slow. Technician with stat pound. Or clear body. Clear body is also really good. Flame wheel technician. Sacred fire on move relearner. Swift technician. Fortunate nature. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think we are versing a Swinub, so I can't even click discharge on it. My child. Come on, one more. Let's go! It's strong and fast, has good bulk, Just doesn't have enough attacks, in my opinion. A ghost type with Bolt Absorb or a tanky ground type or electric type would cause this to just not be able to get past one Pokemon and then immediately lose. So it's either stick with Cloyster or pivot to Crobat. I don't think Crobat has a lot of physical attack. Jump Kick didn't really do too much. Hey, Leash Dog! How does EXP work? If you had that since the beginning, would reckon in Cranbrook. Oh, you're talking about YouTube XP. You're not talking about in-game XP. So YouTube XP, every time you interact with the stream in the chat, it gives you, I think it's 25 XP, but it's based on per stream. I was looking, I saw the level 6 and I ran from it. So it's every stream you start fresh, and the more comments you do in a stream, you get on that leaderboard. It's a cool addition that they added. Kind of shows like a ranking of like people who participate in the chat. How have things been, Laser Dog? It's been a while. Little while. We saw you recently. Glad you're able to get some time tonight to come by and say hello. He would have been a physical attacker. Still would have been kind of low offense. But unfortunate nature. Good speed. Good ability. A critical hit is ×3 instead of only ×2. Very bulky. Very, very bulky. I won't be sticking with this Pokemon, so I don't really need Bubble Beam. I could have had it for like checking to see if they have Water Absorb, but Doom Desire gives us the means to scout without doing damage. Poison Sting status. Lovely Kiss status. And status makes it easier to catch. Okay, Riolu could be decent, and it has a level 8 spawn. And that's number 4. When was the last deep run? Anything close to the Kingdra that made it to Kanto? So we haven't been back to Kanto, but we recently did get to the 4th Elite Four member. Who was it? I know we had Slowbro recently, but there was another Pokemon who got to the Elite Four after Slowbro. But yeah, recently, furthest that we've gone in the last month was the fourth member of the Elite Four. So far, the only pivot option is Riolu. Right, it's only Riolu. Minus speed. Have to pray that we evolve into a fast Pokemon, I guess. Nice, got through all of the grass without an encounter. Awesome. You snapped out. Good. Good miss. Last one, +2. Good throw. Good defense. Let's go. We didn't get to 11 though. I was hoping we would get to level 11. Pyrath, no, we don't get any level up moves. Holy balance. Look at the balance on this thing. 23, 22, 22, 22, 21. Hey, Hunter, how you doing today? You think we reset? I mean, it technically could run. Though it's a bit under average on everything. A little under average on speed, offense. LeBear, welcome. How you doing today? How about this? We reset if we can get to the gym leader win and if we don't get a good move. Gonna play some Fortnite in a bit. Just coming by to say hello. My thought is if it gets 1 to 2 more moves, and then additionally move relearner, giving it the opportunity to get a better option. Rockhead can use Bolt Tackle, Brave Bird, Head Smash, Flare Blitz, Double Edge. It can even use like Stab Submission without taking recoil. So what Rockhead does is if we're clicking a move that has recoil damage, we don't take recoil damage. It's not an S tier ability because Magic Guard does the same thing, but a whole lot more. What was the Copium? Wait, did I do all the trainers? Did I forget to do some? Or did I just not get a lot of XP? No, I just didn't get a lot of XP. If it had clicked discharge right there, we probably would have died immediately. Because that cloister is extremely strong. Awesome miss. That could have done a lot of damage. You know, it's not doing too bad. Miss. I really needed that to hit. Oh gosh. Alright, that was a pain, but we made it through. As long... Actually, no, we have Rock Throw. I was gonna say, as long as there's no Shedinja, but we do have Shedinja coverage without Aeroblast. Good miss. Nice. I was pretty confident it could make it to the gym. Alright, here we go. First gym visit of the night. Let's go, GG. Oh wait, no, one more, right? One more? Yeah, one more. Nice, GG. What do we get? What do we get? Screech, damn. That's -2 defense. I mean, we're technically running. If you guys want to just restart, we could. I mean, we have moves, we have stats. Welcome back, Flair. Welcome back. Yeah, very, very balanced. So I know Hunter wants us to reset. What do you guys think? What do you think, Flair? Do we just reset? Save some time? Because we could end up putting an hour into this without it being able to get past the third or fourth gym. Our move coverage right now. I mean, we cover everything. You never know. Energy Rude, hell yeah. Or we do a Copium pivot. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We've never done this Copium pivot before. It's always been on my bucket list to do. What do you guys think? Copium pivot? I'm tempted. What do you guys think? Copium Maximus? At least it can learn moves, true. Why not? Let's do it. It's a first for everything, right? Technically, Poliwrath learns a move after Whitney, after the third gym, and then another move after the fourth gym. And then has 4 moves on the move relearn, being that this was evolved from Riolu. It's holding a lemonade. It has the same stats. It has the exact, like, almost similar balance that the other one had. It has the same nature. Oh man, what are the odds? Alright. You guys have a name for it? Copium. You can name it Copium. Right, Mag Mortar? Let's see what you got. I mean, you have terrible moves. 10, 20, 30 base power. Imagine if it dies to a Polygraph. That'd be hilarious. Need to do is get to level 25, pray that we get a good move, and then this could actually be a runner. Alright, next one is level 23. And if I don't miss, it's a one-shot. Perfect. Pickleberry for accuracy could actually help this a lot. Soda Pop, nice. Oh, nice crit. Okay, no para. Good. I will say rollout is honestly the only reason why it's still going. Getting getting stronger every turn, as long as it doesn't miss. Very helpful. Nice crit. Perfect. And I'm hitting a lot of triple kicks to their highest amount. And I think there might have been one. Oh, full restore. Hell yeah. I think there might have been one where we hit twice instead of 3 times. Right, we should level up right here. Good crit. Double crit. Come on, please, Magmortar. You're about to go to the gym. You need to get a good move. Oh, Dragon Breath. Okay. Not bad. Hell yeah, we're getting a lot of heals. Damn. Okay. No para. Nice. And we don't miss. Perfect. All right, and then on the rival, we hit level 28. So we get another move before the gym. Defense curl actually would be kind of interesting with the rollout. That would be a cool combo. Oh, I missed. Not the sand attack. I hit him with one of the triple kicks and it couldn't convert to a different typing? That's weird. One more, one more. There we go. Whew, GG. -3 accuracy, but he just wasn't doing damage, so got through it. We didn't level up though. Damn. Close, close. It should be on the first fight in the gym. Pray we can get rid of Smog. Get a fire type move and then have Dragon Fire coverage. I wonder how the mechanics work if I was to do rollout on my partner Pokemon in the double fight. Does it transfer towards the opponent's Pokemon after it's done, after I knock it out? I don't know how it works. Or if like I did it on one, knocked it out, does it switch over to the left one or right one? We can try to find out. Okay, no para, no miss. Dig. That probably is better than Smog, I assume. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Starting to shape up into a real Pokemon. Before attacking my partner Pokemon, I'm gonna heal. Perfect. Alright, I didn't really get too much health out of those heals. The hail chip kind of took away any advantage I could get out of it. Alright, We can do this. Yo, Christian, how you been? Been lurking since Pyrath beat the tower? I can finally talk and chat. Nice. That was a crit. And it has synthesis. Well, rollout by the end should knock it out. I get one more, right? Yep. Oh, not the para. Alright, we heal here. Just waiting for the train home? Nice. Just keep rolling, just keep rolling. One more, come on. You can one-shot this, you did it before. No! I would have one-shot if I hit on that turn. He went for roar, what a joke. We win. Let's go! Took a few heals. Massive W. That's a double hit, right? Yeah, not good. Unable. Don't have to even think about it. It doesn't have terrible damage. And I think double hit is the one where in this generation it actually can hit up to 5 times, right? It says twice in a row, but there is one where, oh, it's double slap that I'm thinking about. Double slap actually can hit more than twice. Alright, let's see how far we can take this Pokemon, because that was technically its first gym. Its even stats were very even. I just think the Poliwrath would have been something I would have stuck with if I could get the level up moves a little earlier. It is ironic for the title I put to today's stream, and this is our first time making the final Copium pivot option of getting a train at this time. It's full of high school kids. Ooh. You guys have school in August? What is like a school season? Because here in the States, it's usually like, depending on the school, of course, right? Some of the charter schools, private schools will start in the middle of August, but public schools, they tend to start after Labor Day, which is the beginning of September. So a lot of them will start like September 4th, September 6th. Our summer is November to January, and that's when like school is out, November to January. Because I did know, ooh, super potion, nice. I did know that summer was December for Christmas. Being on the other hemisphere, your seasons are opposite of ours. But I wasn't sure if summer break, if school was the same, like same exact time as us, or, but as you said, so they get out in end of October. That's interesting. You have school from March to November. Yeah, that makes sense. So they get 3 months off, but they... I was gonna say they have shorter months, because July, August are both 31 days, which we get. But no, December, January are 30, and March are all 31 days, so February only being 28 doesn't really apply. March in my head because that's when university starts. High school is like late January, early February. Gotcha. No, no, I was trying to avoid the trainer up above and oh shoot. I wanted to go and heal the poison off. It does 12 damage, okay. I have to heal. Fuck, damn it. So dumb. That's on me. I wasn't paying attention of where I was going, and Yeah, because I knew that if I missed, I lost. If I hit, and it doesn't, yeah, if it doesn't knock out, then... That was such a waste. Blair, you didn't check. Oh, sorry, you weren't present when we switched to Magmortar? I thought you were here. We did a Copium pivot after the first gym. So this is still the same file as the Polyrath. Poison point. So our next move, we should get it at the end of the dungeon, right before going into the gym. What move are we hoping for? A fire move would be clutch. Escape rope, ooh. Earthquake would be nice. Not having to make contact with our ground move would be helpful. Not taking 2 turns for the ground move. And 20 more base power for the same amount of PP. And a scenario that we haven't had to deal with, I don't think at any point in any run, but when using Dig, you take double damage from Earthquake. So if we click Dig, and they on the same turn that they click Earthquake, it probably could one-shot us. Sacred Fire would be nice, but I honestly wouldn't mind Flame Wheel, just for more PP. We got double hit and Screech. And our special attack is so close to our physical that if we ended up getting like a strong special attack, flamethrower, eruption, or a sphere, I'd be pretty happy with that as well. Not the para flinch. No, don't do it. Oh my god, and he missed. Thank goodness. The Copium delivers. He can hit Confuse Ray? Oh, because he locked on. So it ignored being underground. Yeah, that's a very smart play from the AI. Props to him. Yeah, once rollout gets going, it's pretty good. We got very lucky right there. I almost did rollout, and I'm glad I didn't because he clicked counter. Jamie Renner in the chat. Welcome. How you doing today? We're gonna do the escape rope after we beat Whitney, correct? I'll heal, just in case. Better be safe than sorry. People are bringing bikes and scooters onto the train. It would be springtime, or just about springtime for you guys right now, right? So the weather must be nice. It's not winter anymore. Or is it ever really winter? Or is it just like a cooler summer? We get winter. We just don't get snow, but it's still freezing. When it is very cold out, right? Do all of like the the spiders and snakes and all the crazy stuff you guys have in Australia, do they all go and hibernate? Perfect crit. I would have fallen asleep if I didn't. I did forget, or I did activate Aftermath, but I'll take that over falling asleep and getting RNG'd. I'm gonna go and heal before doing the other 4 trainers. They usually find shelter in your house. Ooh. So that actually makes it worse. Get a lot of spiders in the house during winter. There's a channel. It's got like almost 1.5 million subscribers. Always talking about Australia stuff. If I said Huntsman Spider, would you know what I'm talking about? I do, yeah. Actually, funny enough, the channel I was just talking about, it's called More Pars. I actually recently watched a video of him talking about the Huntsman Spider, but apparently they're not like, they're not dangerous to humans. So they're actually really good to have in your house, because if you have one in your house, you don't have any other bugs in your house. They're massive. And a thing that he said in the video was that huntsman spiders are one of the highest causes of deaths for travelers. Not because of their venom, but because when somebody outside of the country goes and visits, rents a car, goes into their car, driving down the highway, Australian sun beaming in their face, they go to lower the visor, and then a huntsman spider had flattened itself into the visor to sit there, and it jumps out at them while they're driving, and then they crash. Absolutely insane. You had a huntsman on your windscreen. Fortunately, it was on the outside of the car, yeah. Do you know the channel that I'm talking about, Christian? If you see cobwebs, you know a spider has been around. Makes sense. Yo, Velez in the house. How you doing today? Yeah, I had to look up the name, Christian, because I didn't remember the title of the channel. That was some real philosophical stuff. Yeah. Always when we need you, you appear. The man Dana. Who's Dana? Donna. Yes, we have daddy long legs here in the States as well. They're a lot smaller. Yup. Very common here in the States as well. They actually, I'd have to double check this information, but I heard that they actually have some of the most deadly venom inside of them, but because their teeth are so incredibly, their fangs are so incredibly small, it's only able to like puncture tiny critters. It's a myth. I appreciate you joining the streams, Velez, always. They are much easier to live with, I agree. Daddy longlegs are arachnids. They don't have any venom. We've had a couple of encounters with red back spiders. Now those you want to avoid at all costs. Is that a Black Widow? Or is it different? Oh, they are different. Oh wow. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Misclicking. You're from the UK? You're Jamie? That's nice. Well, hello to you in the UK. That was a crit? No way. That did 1 damage. I've never seen a crit do 1 damage. There's 2 species of daddy long legs. I didn't know that. Alright, level up move right here. Pin missile. I mean, it's no contact. Huh. Technically better than Dragon Breath. It's average. It's not ideal. It's not what I was looking for. And if I only hit twice and it's super effective, that's 56 base power. I kind of want to say no, but what do you guys think about Pin Missile? Say no to Pin Missile, that's what I was thinking. Well, safe travels home, Christian. Accurate, Hunter. Very accurate. But you know what they say, you gotta rhythm with the tism. Alright, time for the gym. I don't think we've seen Rain Dish activate yet. We've seen a couple Drizzle Pokemon or Rain Dance Pokemon, but haven't been able to use the ability. If we can, especially at gyms, it'll allow us to kind of mitigate any damage and prolong the use of any heals. Here we go. I missed, but I get my... Actually, that miss was clutch, because it made it so that I could get a little bit of health back. Nice. I don't get much health back from it, though. It would be later game where it actually starts to give us a big impact. It's only 1/16th, that's why. Equivalence of a leftovers. It's so funny that the strategy for Firo is to lower my special defense as much as it can, and then hit us with a vacuum wave for like 6 damage. The scientific name drop, true. I was impressed by that as well. Okay, only hit twice, nice. Alright, we're not going into this fight with a lot of health, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. Good 3-hit, nice. Get the para, nice. It has the Lumberry though. That's okay. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Can I get one more para, please? Ooh, nice. Color change is good, because now this KOs. And there's one more. Come on, para, para. Not the Kinesis. Not the Morning Sun. Oh my gosh, let's go. That one shot, that's crazy. Let's go, did not need a heal. GG. I was reading chat, I didn't see what move we got. Was it growth? TM45, we got growth. +1 special attack? Is it learnable? Unable. Don't even have to think about it. I would have preferred Calm Mind. They were cool fun facts, Blair. I couldn't put all my focus on it because we were in that gym. I wanted to make sure I didn't throw. I did know that the platypus had venom. I've never heard of a red velvet ant. Yo, welcome back, Mr. LeBear. It's something. I don't know if calling it a runner is the best description for it, but it's something. It's moving forward. However, we are now at the stage where the difficulty goes up. Nothing in here. Durant is a really cool Pokemon. I really like running the Hone Claw set. I think they gave it Truant as a way to try and like give entrainment, the move entrainment, some viability. It was a pretty useful tactic as well in VGC, making the opponent truant and then just protecting on the turn that they can attack, and then you just stall them out. It's kind of crazy how good triple kick and rollout have been for both moves to have 90 accuracy and triple kick having to roll the 90 accuracy on all 3 hits. It's been doing really well for us. But I would like Brick Break over triple kick. Ooh, nice crit. Nice crit. This area is problematic a lot of times, so I'm kind of surprised that we're doing so well here. Wait, what happened to my berry? Oh, I took it off um for the Pecha Berry, and then I never put the Aspira Berry back on. Yeah, it would have been very unfortunate if we just happened to get frozen by the ice beam. Easy. Nice. Okay. Getting through all four, one, two, three, four, all five of those trainers, um, as simply as we did, that's a good omen moving forward. And rollout should benefit at the lighthouse. It'll save us a lot of PP. Oh, nice. Perfect rollout. Let's go. That's 200 IQ right there. Because it could have ended up being like a Steelix who has a ×4 resistance to rock. Other than Brick Break, what other moves would we like? Earthquake over Dig. Dragon Breath is okay, but like, there's other moves that can paralyze as well. Body Slam would have more base power. Aura Sphere. I would take Brick Break or Aura Sphere. I would really like Aura Sphere, to be honest. I know we're not technically a special attacker, but and of course, a fire move would be really nice. Flame Wheel, Flamethrower, Lava Plume, Fire Punch, Eruption. Sacred Fire. Ember? Maybe not. If we had Technician, I could see Ember. Nice. So if I do dig at my partner Pokemon, it does in fact go and hit one of them instead. That's nice. And I assume it would do the same with Rollout, if that's the case. You like the stream? Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. You have the HM Pokemon? Yep. LeBear, what does TS stand for? I don't know what TS is. Right, we win these. Bulk up. Okay, this is a new move. Oh, thank you, LeBear. Come on. Let's get a fire move. That's a move for Poliwrath, not for Magmortar. Poliwrath was the one who had Rockhead. mean, I really wanted a grass type move because it would help against water and ground types. I hate recoil. You don't think it's worth flare? I'm kind of on the same boat on that one, because combo chip damage adds up, right? Recoil, weather, status, aftermath, or rough skin. Like if there's a scenario where there are a multitude of just residual chip damage, it adds up. And then Woodhammer being 1/3 of the damage output, the further we go into the run, the more health we're taking away from them, so the more health damage we take from Woodhammer. So I think I'm gonna say no to this one. You gotta hit this one, please. No, he lived. Oh, we didn't miss though. Nice. Come on, buddy. I need you to hit everything. Yes. One more. Come on. -4 accuracy. You can do it. Come on, please. Please. Don't do this to me. No. Para. Okay. No. Don't let it end like this. Please. You just need to hit one. Please. No. There we go. Finally. Oh my god, that's torture. We have lost to that strategy before, multiple times, in fact. It's such a painful way to go out. Okay, nice. For real, LeBear. Double accuracy drops with both flash and kinesis from the rival. That's just dirty. That's just fighting dirty, in my opinion. Berry juice. That's actually really good. Because pluck and bug bite cannot eat berry juice. It can only work specifically on berries. Fresh water. Awesome. Hey, welcome back, Christian. Welcome back. We just beat the rival who brought us down to -6 accuracy, but we still won. He brought us to -6 accuracy and then was spamming Morning Sun. So anytime I would do damage, I would then miss, and then he would heal back up to full. Torture. And then the move we were just given at level 43 was Woodhammer. 120 base power grass physical move with 1/3 of the damage being recoil. Which, had this been Poliwrath, I would have been ecstatic. I would have been very happy for it, but we're not Poliwrath anymore. And now, onto the lighthouse. No! 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 Not the Destiny Bond! No! That sucked. It was the right move to click. Damn it. If only I missed. Not something we say often. Let's see what the move relearner stuff was. Gunk Shot, Pound, U-Turn, Poison Tail. That's it. Yeah, didn't really get anything on move relearner. Thunder, Sky Uppercut. Might have been a little better than Triple Kick. Yeah, more damage, more accurate. Same accuracy, but more damage. And more PP. Mega Kick. No Judgment, no Flash. Which is sad because it stopped us from getting items. Let's check out Poliwrath. Safeguard, Payback, Seed Flare, Thief, and Psychic on the move relearner, so we were getting 2 more moves. Did get Judgment Flash double hit. That's so sad. So grim. I mean, reality of it. We weren't doing a ton of damage throughout. So it was still going to be a tough run. Even if we didn't die there. The rest of the run, we only had 1 move to change. Until Kanto. Just hit the 3-hour mark. We can go for a little bit longer. GG. It was a Copium. No, I never switched Zapdos to Raikou. That's sad. Making dinner now? Nice. Tail Glow, Earth Power, Aeroblast, Dark Void, Heat Wave, Water Pulse, Aurora Beam, Wing Attack. We are only allowed to have one legendary as an option. So in our favorites, we can put one of the 4 favorites as a legendary. And if it's any other Pokemon, even if it's under 600 BST, we are not allowed to take it. Now, if we were playing national decks, that rule would not apply. The way it works is based on the generation that you're playing in, determines how many favorites you can have. So, FireRed Gen 3, you get 3. Same with Emerald. HeartGold is Gen 4, so you get 4. In national decks, it's Gen 9, so you get 9 favorites, and all 9 can be legendaries. Neutral nature. High special attack. Average speed. Glass cannon. But if we can evolve, does not have a good moveset yet, but if we can maybe land a Grass Whistle on the Gligar, we can probably win with Psywave. Maybe. We need the Magmarizer. And in this game, in the Kaizo challenge, when a Pokemon has the means to evolve, you're not allowed to hold it back. So if this Magmar was perfect to the point where it was like, I only want Magmar, I don't want to change off of it, and then I found that Magmarizer, I actually still need to evolve. We actually just got it right before we lost. When we were in the burned tower with the rival, that fight right there, one of our items was the Magmarizer. Ooh, do I pivot or do I run Magmar? Hi, Zuko. Ah, you woke up from your nap? True. Nowadays, Pokemon don't really evolve with items anymore. I mean, there are some unique ones, like getting Ursaring into Ursaluna, or like getting the Ground Ghosts variant of Cofagrius had a really specific way of evolving it. And then if you go back just a few generations to like Gen 6 or 7, when Cavalier, I think its name is, and what was the other one? It's the 2 bug types where you give the item and then you trade with a friend and then both Pokemon evolve, but they evolve into like sometimes, LeBear, I'm busy talking or I'm reading chat and I'm holding the buttons to do the fast scouting. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we're catching that. Yes, 100% we're catching that. Holy crap. No! No! Oh, no! Absolute perfect Pokemon, and we are not allowed to use it because of the ability. What? Like, come on. Look at those stats. Min-max offense. Like, honestly, a little bit too much speed. I would have preferred a little bit more health from the speed. But, like, all this does is scare us, right? Because now we have to worry about a 540 BST normal type Pokemon with only one weakness, high defense, high speed, and huge power with good attack. So if we encounter it and it has a normal type move, this thing is gonna drop a nuke on us. I propose a veto and we run it anyways. Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense why they banned the ability because it is that broken. Hello, darkness, my old friend. There was another ability to have. What about Magmar? Just turning into... it was also evolving into huge power. What a joke. Oh my god, there was a Spiritomb. There was a Spiritomb! No, I got greedy. It wasn't great. I mean, it had good stats, but Psycho Cut, Sand Tomb, Rock Tomb, Frustration, Close Combat, like that's not really great. Shadow Ball, but no special attack. Flamethrower. Cruella, Flash Fire, Muddy Water, slow. Brine, Flamethrower. Ah, sad. Thunder Punch. Yeah, Glass Cannon. Does huge power affect stab moves only? No. Huge power affects the attack stat. So if a Pokemon has, for easy math, 100 base stat in its attack, it causes it to get doubled, making its attack stat be 200. Which is stronger than making your base power double. So we were talking about it a couple days ago about doing some Pokemon Showdown. Something we could do to end tonight's stream. Play a bit of Pokemon Showdown. Up to you guys, whatever you're interested in. Christian, you're easy? Oh, okay. GG. Ooh, we haven't had a gator in a while, like a long time, an actual good one. Uh, hmm. Would have preferred plus speed, and I would have preferred a different ability. Double S here. In regards to what you said in chat, Jamie, something I heard many years ago. If there's something you can't get, create it. If there's something that you need or that you have a belief will give you the help that you're looking for, sometimes you just have to create that help for yourself. Exactly, LeBear. You get it. You get it, my friend. That's exactly how you do it. At level 8, 14 speed, in drought. Sadly, I think we need a pivot. Magmar, okay, okay. We'll go back to Magmar. I'm down for that. He's a little slow. No, speed tie. Okay, I can accept the speed tie. If it's at 14 at level 5, that's acceptable. Yup. Pray we can evolve, I guess. Oh, wait, wrong screen. Okay, no. No evolution items. I mean, if we evolve into a special attacker, this could be crazy. And to start with Stab and Dragon, we technically have full coverage. I'd like to look at the other options first, though. Yeah, there's still 2 more here. Will plus special attack be any good where it's at right now? As a Magmar, no. This Magmar probably hurts as hard as wind can hurt. On a nice breezy day. 0 damage. This Magmar thought he was in a pillow fight with the type of offense he has. Your boss helped you yesterday? That's good. Good miss. Super potion, good. Yes, get... Not sure what that means, Jamie. There might have been a word missing in your sentence. PP up. Cool. Little bit of PP. Never hurt nobody. Reach, brother. Hey, it might not be a PP max, but... It's just an average. It's average, okay? Come on, let's see a Magmarizer. I'll evolve it if I can get the item. One last chance, come on. No. Alright, we'll scout for pivots then. True, LeBear. Very true. Okay, Starmie's not fast, so probably not Starmie. I do have a Dusk Stone. So maybe like Murkrow could be an option. Murkrow, Mischievous. Mischievous can evolve into Dusknoir and Spiritomb. Both Weavile and Sneasel in this grass. Yow! No, don't do it. Don't kill me. What's up, Zuko? What are you doing? My cat's circling my chair right now. So we have one left to look at on the west side, but I just want to check this east side first for the last one here. I believe I understand what you're saying, Jamie. Ooh, okay. He might be slow. Wow. That's a joke. The evolution would have been amazing with an adamant nature. Damn. That's sad. Calm Mind as well. Shed Skin into Snorlax, special attacker. With Lava Plume and Brine. Damn. And then the other option was Starmie. Stall. Okay. Ooh, Copium Pivot was Snorlax. But I think evolving from Porygon was actually better because it was giving it special attacks that it needed. And then this is the drought that we had. Sad. Well, I am actually getting kind of hungry, so I think I want to take some time to eat, and this would be a good place to wrap it up for the night. But good gaming. We had a run. Copium Maximus went to the lighthouse, so that's something. It was decent. It was a decent stream. We had fun. But thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. Hope you all have a restful sleep. And hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Until tomorrow. Take care. Peace.